Take it off.
Take it off.
You're in West Virginia.
Hold on. Are y'all just saying take it off or take it off?
Go, Jay. It's your birthday. Go, Jay.
I know. All money goes to CIRC, and I don't think you'd want that. I think he just wants me to take it off so he can take it back.
Put the necklace back on.
Here, I'll be official. I'm Civitan country. How's that? I'm Switzerland. I just can't claim anything right now. Is that better? Yeah. All right, good. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm supposed to be really official right now. Mom, you doing okay? Okay, just making sure. I'm supposed to be really, it's almost like church. I'm supposed to be really, really calm and nice because now I get to install folks. And that is one of the greatest honors I get to have. Besides being with you and walking around the tables and talking to you and serving you coffee, I get to do the installation of new officers. And I love doing that, whether it be on the club level or district level, because you know what it shows to me more than anything else? Civitan goes on for another year. It shows that almost for 100 years, since Courtney Shropshire started the organization, we moved from 1 year to the next year, and we continue building and continue doing great things in our community, and that's what I think is the exciting part about this. It doesn't matter where I go, it's the rebirth and the reigniting of that spirit of Civitan in each place I go. Now, I get to do it here. And before I bring these fine folks up to install them and do all those other official things, I always want to try to think about what's the best thing to talk about when I'm installing folks. And I make this stuff up as I go along, so I'm trying to figure out what it is, but I figured this out while I was walking around the table. I think I want to talk about our lapel pins and our symbol. You know, we have it right up there in both of the home club of the governor and the Cardinal district. We've got our seal. And sometimes we take for granted and not really think about our seal and what our seal actually means. I'm sorry, I walk around. It's hard for you to do that, I know, trying to take me. Let's talk about the seal. We have two colors, right? Gold and blue. Okay, I got the thumbs up on that one. Now let's talk about it. The gold stands for what? Purity, worth. Because we, as Civitan, have a lot of great value, don't we? It's not only the money that we raise through the fundraisers that we do, or selling fruitcakes, or coin by coin for our candy boxes. It's the value each one of our members actually has and we put into our organization. It's the time. It's the value that we have as Civitans to our community. The blue stands for what? I'm an old history buff. There are two things. Blue and purple stand for what? Royalty. You know what? As Civitans, we stand above the rest of the folks that we live with and that we're around. We stand above them only not through pride and dignity, but it's through the value and the understanding that it's not about me, but it's about our fellow man. It's about our community. It's about those that are hurting. It's about the kids that have intellectual disabilities. It's about our children that don't have backpacks. It's about our senior homes. It's about the folks in our community that we choose. Nobody tells us what to do. Our club chooses what we want to focus on in our communities, and that's the value, and we stand above the rest of the world because we take that extra step and give back to our community. Wow. We got the big C in the middle. C stands for what? Civitan. That's the easy part, right? We got the globe in the center because we're a civic organization that is worldwide. We're in 44 countries, and every year we add another one. And the exciting part about that is it's something that started in Birmingham that's now all around the world and touching different communities of folks that have the like-mindedness of us, of value and worth, and the ones that are really ready to put out in our community. And that's what's the exciting part about it. Then the next thing, we have those little ripples. See the little ripples? Did you ever count those ripples?
12.
There are 12 of those, just for the disciples. No. Good thought, though. But what it is, it stands for each line of our creed. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. There are 12 points to our creed. And what's our creed talk about? The body of Civitan, doesn't it? Because we talk about old as life. We're not pointing fingers. As young as the rainbow. As endless as time. But we talk about the bodies, our eyes, our ears, our hands, do the work of the world. And reach out in service to others. Each one of those is a body part or a facsimile of that, of our mind and our spirit and everything else, which represents us. Each one of us is a part of the body of Civitan. And the cool thing is, when we come back to our communities and we come back to our clubs, where we come back to our district and international, each one of us bring a different idea, perspective, goals, and energy to the body. That's why it's so exciting to bring in new members, because guess what? It changes the dynamic of who we are. The worst thing I've ever heard in the Civitan Club is what? We've always done it that way. Or we've always tried it this way. You know what? We need to think that each person comes in, because every time we say that, we devalue those people that come in. Each time we set up a new set of leaders, whether it be international or a club or a district, we get a new body that is able to come together to bring that light back into our organization. And that's the exciting part. When we wear that symbol, we wear it with pride because it's our symbol. But you know what? We wear it because it means so much in the background if we just actually take a look at it to show you who we are. We're a proud group that has value, that stand above the rest, but we're also a part of a body that does all it can for its community and what it's about. And that's the exciting part of Civitan. Now, with that in mind, let's install some officers. Let's bring up first Father Flanagan. Could you come forward?
I better put my coat on.
Yes, you better. I took the shirt off. You better put on a coat. I will tell you, of all of my Civitan friends, I got a lot of them around the world. Thank you very much. Y'all were so good at that. Y'all left me a gift box over here. I won't tell what's in it. All right. Come on, Flan, I'm getting slow. Now, of all the people in the world, I chose. Oh, you standing up there? Don't get too close to me. What? I have Taco Bell for breakfast.
What?
How long?
Oh, okay.
Back there.
Okay. Just a reminder.
He's giving me notes. Isn't that sweet? It's love notes. Now, of all of the people that I could have chosen, I chose Flanagan of everybody knew when I was running for international president to be the one that made sure the counts went right inside of the voting booth. You know how I chose him? Because when I asked him to do it, he said, "Do they serve breakfast with it?" And I said, "Yes." And he got to do it. It's the one that I trusted, and because I love Flanagan to death. We've now been together for 3 times. Guess who do you feel sorry for more? But he's done a great job this year. Give him another round of applause. We called him up first to get him out of the way, Ralph. You're coming up next. Because you're the center of attention tonight. As Ralph comes up, we got Miss Sherry coming up as well. Sherry, you're going to stand on the other side of Ralph. This is where you talk amongst yourselves for a minute.